Hi, I'm Tim Check, and I'm coming to you from the Epson Technology Center, where we're going to show you the newest in our Epson direct-to-garment technology. Building on the success of the #1 shipping F2100 series printer, we've heard your feedback, we've heard the industry feedback on what they need in a high production printer, and I'm here to introduce you to the new SureColor F3070. Let's talk about performance. In our standard set it and forget it print quality mode, we can print a full 14-inch by 16-inch dark garment shirt that goes from the collar all the way to the belt buckle, from the armpit to the armpit. We're talking a big shirt. We can print a full dark shirt garment in about a minute. When you factor in real-time loading and unloading, not working in a crazy unrealistic pace, but the time it takes to load a garment on here, make it properly aligned, we're looking about 50 dark shirts an hour of full-size prints. If you need more speed, these printers are built to be very easy to add on and expand additional capability or capacity. One of these printers, there's no special power requirement. We just plug them into a standard 120 volt outlet along with a Ethernet connection or USB, and you can keep adding on additional printers to have more capacity for whatever your production needs truly are. Because they're all adjustable where we can tip and move these printers around, it makes a very ergonomic workflow for your users as they're using this system. A tall operator can move these to have more reach. They can set them back a few inches back. A shorter operator can have them brought really close. Altogether, large shirts under about a minute in time for a full dark garment print with the SureColor F3070. So to be able to get that performance out of the system, Epson's put a number of features into this printer to be able to deliver sellable output quality at a very high speed. And that starts with our Epson Precision Core Printhead technology. On this system, we feature two very large Precision Core printheads, 8,000 nozzles each. One that's dedicated just for white ink, and the other printheads does our CMYK for our top coat. This gives us the ability to get a very one-pass quick printing where the garment comes in, we put down a very quick and very opaque white layer down as our underbase, and then we'll put our color down on top, one pass through the printer, and we have our finished garment. Not only is the printhead very large, but it also has some really unique features in here like variable droplet size technology to give us the finest detail when we get into very tight text and very smooth gradations, but also be able to put down large droplets when we need to have that speed and just large area of bold, vivid color. The printhead is self-aware, meaning that it knows if there's a nozzle obstructed by a fiber or dust blocking a nozzle, or if there's no ink happens to be in that nozzle chamber when it tries to shoot that ink out, and it'll automatically correct for that to make sure that those prints that you're producing are going to have that sellable quality that people trust on Epson to deliver. So printing a basic t-shirt is definitely not a problem with the SureColor F3070, but as many know in the industry, when you start moving over to thicker, heavier sweatshirts and other types of thick garments, it becomes a challenge in trying to get these prints to go through successfully through a printer without having a height error. Epson's created a new method of how to do this where we optimize for the print garment thickness using a multiple array of sensors. So now that my garment's loaded on here, I got my sweatshirt ready to go. When I press my start button, there's 6 laser beams on this system measuring the garment height. It creates a profile map of that garment, knowing where the high points are, like a collar, and knowing also where the flat spots are in that garment. By doing that, the print carriage, not the platen, but the print carriage where the head is moving, automatically moves up and down to set to the perfect, ideal, optimized height to make sure you have the best print quality. And with that garment thickness optimization, it ensures you get great sellable print quality without user intervention. And that's the print quality we can get optimized for the thickness of this sweatshirt. But it's one thing just to have a beautiful looking print quality. It's another part to make sure that this ink is durable and going to last for many washes, but also be safe. Epson's Ultrachrome DG ink comes in large capacity ink packs of about 1.5 liters each per color. And there's 2 sets of white on board. So we have 3 liters of white and 1.5 liter of each color. And these inks are all OEcoTex EcoPassport certified, as well as Global Organic Textile Standard certified, meaning if you're producing a line of organic cotton tees, this ink is not going to get in the way. It's going to allow you to continue to market your product as organic certified cotton materials with our ink on there. The inks produce a very wide color gamut and very bold, white, opaque underbase to give you beautiful print quality without having to worry about additional colors being added in or be able to worry about colors that are necessary outside of gamut. Epson's ink chemists designed these inks to produce opaque whites and very vivid colors on a wide range of different fabric materials that's truly compatible with our Printhead technology to deliver uncompromised performance and sellable output quality. When it comes to getting true productivity out of the system, there's more to it than just print heads and how fast we can put ink down on a garment. One of the big things that sets Epson apart is we build our own silicon that drives these printer at high speed. Multi-core processors are able to process the jobs as they start streaming to the printer. There's no need to wait for the full job to be loaded at the printer. We can be going within a second from the time the data starts moving from the computer over to the printer. That's a very fast way to reduce a lot of time. And while that garment is loading in, once we press that start button, the garment's loading in, we're measuring the thickness, the data is streaming to the printer. The printer can also run any of the pre-job setups, like if there's any early flushing routine for a print head or any size checking. All that's done concurrently to maximize the amount of time printing and minimize the amount of time waiting. So having a printer that's aware of the environment can be a tremendous help in ensuring that you keep your machines running at optimal print quality and reliability. Epson features a built-in, there's a temperature and a humidity sensors on here where it knows what your environment is, and we're taking that information to make sure that we can optimize the internal workings of that system to be compatible with even the harshest factory environments. Features that we have in this system, like our fabric wiper technology, unique to Epson, where we're dry wiping those print heads, removing any debris or lint from that print head, and keeping that clean, those print heads working clean, ensure that those will have long lives and be able to keep producing very high print quality. Other features in here, a maintenance cap where we're able to use our maintenance liquid that's in the system, pump that through our cleaning station to remove any buildup of ink, any debris. We overflow those caps to make sure that all that debris gets away from our maintenance station. We collect that and send that down into a waste bottle. This helps ensure that this printer, any dust and buildup, that this printer can work in those factory harsh environments that are here. But speaking of that environments, there isn't necessarily a need to have a big humidifier or have a very tight window of temperature and humidity to work in. The system can work in quite a wide range, anywhere from 20 to 80% relative humidity, and from basically just under 60 degrees to about 95 degrees Fahrenheit, this printer works wonderfully well without issues. But it's not only the part here. When you do regular maintenance for the system, there's none required on a daily basis. The only thing that we recommend is once a week to be able to clean around the print carriage. There's a large door that opens up. It illuminates the print carriage from underneath, and we can clean just around the perimeters of both heads. That will remove any gunk or any buildup that happen to be collected during the time of printing, and it takes only a few minutes once a week to be able to do this. And with minimal maintenance required for our SureColor F3070, you can rest assured this printer is going to be working for you for years on end. With UL certification, you know it's got that safety that's needed in today's factory environments, but also the service plans. Epson stands behind these products with you. For up to 5 years, we offer on-site support for these systems. Should you choose, a unique feature of this printer is it does have user replaceable print heads. And with that, in a matter of a few minutes, I've done it myself, in under 1 minute, you can remove an entire print head, put another print head back in, it takes about another minute, and that printer will then go through initialization process, and you can get this system back producing sellable product in under an hour. This is a unique feature with Epson, and this gives us the ability that this machine is all about producing sellable output day in and day out, and with that reliability and the service that's there to support you with this, you can count on this printer to deliver those products when needed. There's a feature we call Epson Cloud Solution Port, and this is a service you can register for. It's no cost for doing that with the purchase of these printers. And the information about that printer is shared up with your Epson Cloud Solution Port account, where you can see your actual operational data, how many shirts per hour you're producing. If you have multiple printers, you can see an entire site's worth producing. But it also gives you the information about those parts, what the life is, when you may expect some sort of need to repair it or to do other extensive maintenance. All that information is provided to you through this Epson Cloud Solution Port. And while we're talking about software, This system, there's many ways to drive our printers. We include what's one of the most easiest to use softwares out there called Epson Garment Creator that has a wonderful way to be able to knock out a black on a dark garment print. If you're printing on a black shirt, we'll optimize to make sure we're using the garment black to give you very high contrast images without a tremendous amount of ink being used. For dark garments as well as also for light garments, there's already preset settings that will give you great print quality out of the box without having to adjust many different levers. If you use particular workflow software where you're looking for automation, whether it's barcode job pulling, or you're looking at a more of an inventory and tracking picking system, our printers are compatible with the leading software out in the industry. Good chance are, if you're already using software like that, it's also able to drive the Epson SureColor F3070 printer. You could do more with DTG than just t-shirts. The interchangeable platen system that's featured on our Epson DTG printers, including the SureColor F3070, as well as our F2100 and our F2000s, features many different size platens to be able to do different products like baby onesies and hoodies and jackets, shoes, jeans, tote bags, and many more possibilities that are there. There's a lot of things you can do with this system to be able to turn your business and accelerate your business potential. And Epson's here to support you with a complete system that manages the DTG printing for your business. People trust Epson because we build this entire system to work seamlessly together. You focus on growing your business, we'll take care of the printing aspects to make sure this system keeps working for you. Epson's here to help you with your production needs. And to learn more about this product or schedule a product demonstration, please visit us at epson.com/F3070. We thank you for your time today, and I hope this has been insightful towards your garment decorating and garment production needs. And I hope our SureColor F3070 will be a partner with you in the future.